The intriguing story of these crumbling buildings begins over 4,000 miles away in 19th century France.
The French were facing an issue with their prisons. They were crowded and they were expensive.
And slavery is about to be abolished around the world in their colonies.
To combat the combination of rising crime and a shortage of workers to maintain foreign territories, Napoleon III hits upon a drastic solution.
The French began exploiting their colonial territories abroad by sending their very worst criminals there. This removed dangerous prisoners from France, took the strain off the French prison system, and gave the French colonialists a free workforce abroad.
Established in 1852, this penal colony, located along the Maroni River, was the first stop for convicts sentenced to prison and hard labor in French Guiana.
It's no coincidence that this type of punishment was often used in some of the most inhospitable and remote territories in any given European's empire.
By 1946, 70,000 convicts had been shipped across the Atlantic to South America. Yet it was another 2 decades before this place became truly infamous.
On the walls are names and signatures, and one of them, in particular, leads you to realize what an incredible story this place has to tell.
So there's a very famous inmate here, Papillon.
The man is a legend, the mysterious prisoner with the large butterfly tattooed on his chest.
In 1969, his account of suffering was published, becoming an international bestseller. 4 years later, Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman brought the story to an even wider audience. This is the notorious Saint-Laurent de Maroni prison, part of a brutal complex of penal colonies in French Guiana. Local guide Ronnie is an expert on this site.
The more tough and rough guys stay here. And you see here, Papillon cell, Henri Charrière, alias Papillon. This is the cell. And on the floor here, you see right his name, Papillon.
At the age of 27, Henri Charrière, aka Papillon, entered the gates of this daunting penitentiary. His journey began here, but would end at a place with a reputation even more fearsome. How would Papillon survive Devil's Island?